Hello, welcome to a tutorial on how to navigate PowerSchool Learning as a parent. The purpose of this video is to explain how you can navigate the site, see your students' class content, homework, assignments, tests, any information that the teacher for that particular class provides to your student will be viewable for you. This video is intended to be seen after you have already connected your PowerSchool and your PowerSchool Learning accounts. If you've not already done so, please go back to the last video. I will try to link it from here and watch that so you can create your account. If you don't have access yet, this video will not be any use to you. Okay, so our steps, I'll read through the steps and then I will give you a quick demo. Our steps are to go to lincoln.learning.powerschool.com. Hopefully you have this bookmarked on your device to make it easier for you to remember where to go. lincoln.learning.powerschool.com. The second step is to sign in with your PowerSchool Learning username and password. Once you do that, you will be taken to the portal. The portal is where you can find important information about all of your students' classes. If you have multiple students, you can go back and forth between those students. You can click on the class name on the left-hand side of the portal and enter into each individual class. But if you're only looking for things like the calendar, that is right on the main page and you don't have to do anything more, and I'll show you how to do that. The last step is to go through your course content, your assignments, homework, whatever it is you'd like to know about that class. If your student can see it, so can you. Okay, so those are the 4 steps. I'm going to show you them in real time. I'll start by going, I've already done this, but I'll type it again, lincoln.learning.powerschool.com. It will take you to a sign-in page like this. If you've already created your account, you know what this looks like because you've been here before. Please scroll down to the bottom where it says sign in with your PowerSchool Learning account. I'm going to go in with my test account and I will hit sign in. My student is called, my son or daughter is called Mickey Mouse. And right now what I'm seeing is a portal that looks exactly like what Mickey Mouse sees. So I can see every class that my child is enrolled in. Let me give you a lay of the land so you understand how the portal is set up. Over here on the left-hand side, you have a list of all of your students' classes. They are color-coded and those colors correspond to their assignments right here. So you can see debate is a purple class and over here is a purple dot. If you mouse over, you'll see that's for debate. So I don't actually need to go into the page for debate in order to know what's coming up on Thursday. That information is right here. So that's your list of classes. Obviously, in the middle is the calendar, and there are a few different ways that you can look at the calendar. Well, 2 different ways from the portal. The first way is to look at a list of assignments right here in a little scrolling feed that has everything for the next week. If you want more, you can hit view next 7 days and it will continue to load. So you'll see there was an assignment on February 20th that didn't show before, but now you can see it. Another thing you can do, if you want something a little bit easier to see, is click this printer button right here. And what that will do is open up an agenda for your next 7 days along with a code so you can understand what these classes are. So you can see 7S here is 7th grade social studies. And then you have a nice, easy, clean list that you or your student can screenshot, print out, or even just access from the website whenever you'd like. That's pretty much it for the calendar as far as the portal is concerned. Beneath that is a list of recent activity. So you can actually see if you want to know what types of things teachers have recently added, you can see that. The last thing is on the right-hand side of the page, and that's the announcements. So sometimes a teacher will make an announcement that they want students to see right away. So I can see right here for 7th grade social studies, hey, we have upcoming MUN events. Please let me know if you'd like to sign up. If there's something that's long, like this one, you can just click on it and the update will open automatically on your page. So that's the portal. You can either click on My Classes and you'll get a list of classes, or you can go on this left-hand side and you can go explore. I'm going to click on 8th grade science right now. And here I have all of the information from my teacher. These embedded documents are not working right now. That is not the teacher's fault. That is a glitch from Microsoft, but we're working on fixing that. But I can see that right now, students are in Unit 5, Forces and Motion. They're taken directly there. I can see older units. I can see the periodic table of elements, objectives. This is everything that students did for this particular unit, Unit 2. So you can see that this teacher has been very consistent about putting all of the unit plans right on Haiku, or on PowerSchool Learning. Here we have videos, we have objectives, instructions, essential questions, all sorts of information that if a student has a test on properties of matter, they know exactly where to go. So you can do that. You can get back to the portal by clicking the P, and you'll come back to your different classes. If you didn't want to do that, you could have just used this menu here. So maybe I will go into social studies. You'll see that here's that announcement again. It pops up. You'll see that different teachers organize their classes differently, and that's acceptable. The minimum expectation is that homework is on the calendar. You can see that right now it's very easy for a student to know what they're working on because everything else is hidden. Classical civilization. You understand their objectives, what they're doing in the class. There are links here that go to outside sources that the students can use for their work. There's videos. All sorts of information right here. There's assignments on the right-hand side. These are the questions that they'll answer on their way out of class each day. There's guidelines. I can even, if I don't want to know the whole entire calendar for all my subjects, I can just go here onto social studies and I can see today's the unit introduction. There's a current event coming up here, current event coming up there. Can even go back and see what I had in the past. Well, January we were out of school, so I can go back here. Maybe I missed class on November 14th. I can click and see what I've done. And the teacher can write instructions. They can say when something is due, how many points it is. All the information can be there. I'll notice the same thing for their English class. So I can switch classes here. I can see what they're working on. This particular teacher has a list of documents you can access. So students have an essay coming up. I can click on that and I can get the instructions for that essay right here. So all of the information is there for your students. Just a matter of getting used to the way it's organized, using the calendar, remembering that dates are on the calendar and things like that. That's basically it. Very similar in debate. There's vocabulary. This slideshow was done in class, but students can open it. So there's lots of information on Haiku that you can use. And I hope that this tutorial has helped you see how to access it. Thank you very much.